Hey.
Point it out. Think there's anything valuable in all of this junk?
keep up the good work, okay? We need more people like you.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Hey.
You're a real
You wanna
hero.
swap supplies?
Not
No
many
problem.
around these. Here, take this. I'm sure you'll put it to good use.
Every little bit helps. We'll be sure to put this to good use.
I don't know. No. Stop. Yeah, it's fine. I can't see it.
Hope you enjoyed that last number. Good news is something often in short supply in the comic book world. So I'm happy to be able to deliver a little bit to you. If you are one of the folks worrying and pushed home about the whereabouts of Diamond City's most effective detective, you can rest.
Anything I can help carry?
Nick Valentine is back in town and seemingly nothing
I've worn out a lot of shoe leather since I joined the Minutemen.
happened to him are scarce. I, for one, am just glad he's back. And in one piece. And if there's any more good news to share, you'll hear it first here on Diamond City Radio. Here's a throwback to simpler times, when folks actually went looking for radio material. It's Elton Britton.
Hey,
Go ahead.
wait there.
I'll stand ready.
I don't like this. I don't like it at all. Yes.
Project has really helped.
Heads up.
Takes my
I'd
mind
rather
off
be
things.
watching your back.
Come on.
But okay.
Heads up.
What is it?
Over here.
There's no way.
Move here.
Got it.
Hold position.
Leaving me behind, huh? Hope I'm not slowing you down.
Okay, this is it. I'm gonna give you a walkthrough of everything that that we talked about the other day, so you can see it. But we're starting at Sanctuary Hills. This is one of the settlements. I decided to build the vault of the space. You'll notice that whenever I enter, scrap that. Enter my code or whatever it's called. This area actually settled have as of an area naturally good for building, and I pretty much pick up junk that I need to scrap. I always end up storing it. Absolutely will go into my inventory. But so look up here. I decided to, if you look at my top menu here, I have 16 people here. I used to have 18, but I decided not to do a few missions for them, and they ended up not I ended up losing a couple because of that. Their happiness kind of went down, but I have 30 food here. I planted quite a bit of food, and then my water. I guess I could show you my water. And then my power. I some generators. I all my food back here, and I send people to it, and just anything I pretty turn in back here and turn in plant so that I can have people hoping to get a lot. I ended up putting beacons, get more. Anyway, I see some generators here and set up my water purifiers here. Just put this one in because I pretty early. I had the regular one in, so I put some industrial ones in as soon as I could. As soon as I found out that the water that I was producing turned into purified water, so I use that for health on different quests I go on. But I ended up beacon here, and then another beacon. I ended up placing. You can see it on the bridge. I had them both close. Decided to spread them out to see if that helped get more. It hasn't quite yet, but decided to build some defense. So put them on top of these natural, kind of the center of the whole place. Then more over here. Once you walk through here, I have to all of these, and then I put my here. Where my guys? There he is. And then I put a house for dog meat here, but all this stuff's kind of excessive. You don't. A lot of this stuff, all you really need is a bed. Let's living quarters now. The basic rule of thumb with this is I always do a couple over of the food or beds of the, and then the power and defense is kind of depending on how well you want to set the place up. I put more defense because hopefully me to do as much, so they won't be disappointed when I don't do it. Otherwise, I do all the missions and things that I want to do. But the rule of thumb there are the will have to be these stores up, and you start similar. You set up the fire up. You set up these stores to them, and you can things, but that is transfer your workshop. I think it's in miscellaneous. You'll see. Oh yeah, I have 100 bottle caps. Because I set these stores up and assign people to them, so that's another bottle cap. I can do, if I hit the transfer here, I can also show you my purified water and how much I'm getting put in there.
And that's good news for all of us.
There it is. Now, right now I have 208, so I just take 20, 25 every time I go out, just for a little extra here and there. I feel like it's a waste to use my stim packs if I don't need to. I built these. I was like, yeah, I'm really gonna making it. Well, maybe I should. Up there, like if I can protect my people, they're up here. Another defense here, but way they can kind of run around and shoot if they need or what to do. This is where Mama Murphy used to sit, but I won't spoil anything for you. But she has some more of those visions. Oh, that's enough. Anyway, thumb whenever you're setting up these up, and I don't like to build them up. I built some floors and went all the way out here with them, and then just left those floors connected it, still hanging. If you could do, I didn't like the noise of them, so I connected them with one connect to the switch here. And turn on the and I run pole settle now off this jukebox. Here my jukebox on, so here and view thing. It's scoped. $11 up here. You put it on second. Built it way up high. This one roof over there. I'm glad she's up there because you don't have to have, like, whenever you're connecting electricity, a connector, you'll yeah, got my switch over there. The connectors that they have for different functions do at your house is to make sure to connect to it. I did that over the terminals, power pylons, and I think it covers a wider area. But once I built it up, stick different spots on the roof, my whole place was lit up. Do that here really, to be honest, but I just haven't yet. I just started with this little, and then to run a wire, all you have to do is you have to view it, and then I button, and you have a wire you can run wherever you want. Y button again to attach it to whatever. But to make a house light up, to light, and like this light right here is not. I have enough, but there's a connect these, but it's not close enough to this one to start light. So that's why I did that over there. I did all those things so it covers everywhere. I don't have to, but over here I didn't finish. But my bobblehead station for all my bobbleheads. These are just decorations that you can get in your settlement. Another thing to do is with all the magazines, because whenever you collect magazines, you get the special that comes with them, whatever it is, sneak or strength or whatever it is. I'm gonna set up some. They have some bookshelves, not bookshelves, but like stored display cases in your build menu. I'm going to put a couple up somewhere. I don't know. I may have to take down some of these decorations, but I'm going to put them up somewhere, and then that's where I'm going to put I'm going to display all those magazines, because you have the perk no matter what. whenever you pick them up, you have the perk. So technically, you could just drop it down right there, and you'd still have the perk. So, and then, okay, we got the stores. Went over my settlement, the electricity, defense, water, my food. Let's go look over here real quick. Dog meat. I got some armor for him, but he always ended up getting in our way, so I never really use him as much. I like someone with a gun because dog meat always ends up getting knocked down and out of the fight pretty early because all he can do is go real close to him and fight him that way, so it's kind of pointless. But okay, here's where I put like a bunch of beds. The important thing about beds is you need to make sure you can get kind of in and out so that you can have your settlement sleep. And then not always, but if I wanted more beds per, I always stack a couple of them. I could even, come out probably a little further, but like this one I did 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, but I always made them accessible because they have to function. Otherwise your settlers won't be able to sleep in them, so the bed counts for nothing. Then I put some couches here. I kind of decorated more than I needed to, but you definitely don't have to do this. But I want to show you all my lights and how they all worked. And then let's see. There's also the prefab buildings. I have some prefab. There's a prefab building and another prefab building. I put them on the foundations of places that I scrapped. And I put some more beds in there, and just to have more beds. I have 55 beds, so I have plenty of room for people. Oh yeah, I'll show you my power armor. I was asking you how much power armor you had or whatever. Once you put up stores and stuff too, I think the stores are what causes, maybe it's just how many ever people you have. The more people you have. Caravanners start coming. This is Trash Can Carla, and she sells just kind of general stuff. And I always have my provisioners. My provisioners are the people that I send. I'll give you an example here. You want to enter your workshop menu. And then once you're on them, you can see down at the bottom there's a command, move, supply line, and exit. To command them, you just hit A, and then you run whatever you want them to do. Work this on them. And click on it, and then if here on the top left it says this resource assigned, I'm going to set them back because now on the have a way to anymore, but he would go over there now and work that. Oops. I'm going to command him to go back here because I need him on this because I use this a lot. So now he's to this, I think. There we go. Now it says this resource is now assigned. So now he's assigned to this, and it defense. That's oh yeah, lines. If you go, you click the RB, you can see all your different that you have, and if you have two that's in my work, and that's just to kind of build different things. I started out doing build settlements and build different things at my other settlements too. I have 3 main settlements where my home bases that I operate from. Sanctuary Hills is my main. On my map, if you see down on the bottom, it says fast travel local map, show supply lines. I can level up, I guess, but if I hit LB, my supply lines and where they're settlements starts to, the more people I get, the more I assign them. The things I assign to mostly are the food and are the main thing that I have them do. That way I can have access to whatever is in my inventory anywhere. Show armor I've been collecting. 2, 3, 6, Preston 8, 9, 10, and then one that I have for me at the few there they and different paint jobs. You can see that of a bluish. This is my bit on them, and this is a T45 model. It's kind of cool. I still need a left arm for that. This one, winterized paint job. Pretty cool as well. And the left arm for the deal is with the left arms, like arms for the T45 model. I think I have this one is one. He has. Let me talk to him.
Hey there.
No, not. Way.
I've got something. A promising settlement. Figure it out. Set up a radio beacon. Settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm in Commonwealth, one at a time.
I guess I'm gonna do.
Look alive.
Huh?
What do you
If
need?
Look alive.
Come on.
Got.
As the Minutemen paint job is, and he has that's a as well T45. But I do have the left arm but grayish, bluish, kind of like the generals get for doing the fort mission or whatever. But it's got the symbol, the Minutemen symbol on there, so he's my follower. And that picked up a hot rod, a fire job, a flames paint job. You can see that or not? You can see the flames. But this is a 60 model that I just did that so I can use them if I need them. Then I have a steel one, the 60. It has a steel symbol here. And I just did this isn't my Brotherhood one. I just did the paint job on the Brotherhood job since I and then here's one that I have. I've got stuff into those guys armor every once in a while, but I did 2, so it's power 2. I don't know what that means. I thought it was the model, but here to be the I thought I of them that I ran into, but there's another one, a T51 model that I haven't done anything with because I'm still piecing it together and it's not yet. And then I do whatever I want to as well. I'll end up trying different do that. Transfer cores I have. I always try to pick them up where I can. I don't know how many is there. It's quite a bit. And I got 38 of them with 100, and them have 98, 99, 88, 99, 82, 92, 99. Oh, there's one that's. Anyway, so that's my power armor. And I'm going to show you that and how I mod. I think that you should it because it's a good idea. The things that I carry is my Assassin's Advance. I don't remember where I got any of these really, to be honest with you, but find them around on Legendary People. But this one does 50% damage against 50% more damage against humans, and it, as you can see, it has 168 damage, so it's a pretty powerful weapon. With my recon scope, I was looking through this one. I only keep legendary weapons too, because it's that it just adds that extra bonus to everything. I did the this has explosives shells. It automatically makes your shells, the 308 shells, So if there's people around someone you're hitting from a distance, it'll do area well. It's not a huge deal, but anyway, this one's I'm this one all the way up as much as I can do. This has 99. There's actually another shotgun out there I heard about that's legendary that I can get up to I think 125 damage or something, but 99 is still pretty good. But this is called the Mighty Advanced Combat Shotgun. It does 25% more damage on top of whatever you mod it to do. This is the one I started out with in my very first mod. I put everything I could to it, and it does 10 seconds of poison damage whenever you hit someone. So if someone's real close to dying, what I'll do is I'll hit them, then hide behind a corner and just let them die from the poison. It doesn't make a huge difference, but it's still okay. But as you can see, I had the damage on this one 62. I got this one, I don't remember where I got this one, but it's a poisoners. It does the same thing. It does the 10 seconds of poison once you hit someone. But it's my plasma pistol. I found the plasma pistols don't do quite as much damage as the laser ones. This one's modified all the way up as much as I could, and it still only has 120. This is the one I use the most right here, is the Righteous Authority. I got it off of one of the bosses, one of the other main characters. Can't remember who. But this one does, it says it does critical shots do double damage. Okay, so the critical shots I hit anybody with, they do double damage. And it helps my critical meter fill 15% faster. And as you can see, it does 144 damage. So that one's the one I use the most. If I had more ammo for this one, I think I'd use this one the most. But the 392, it's still a lot, but it's not as much as I have of all these other ones. I have 950 of this one. I used to have close to 1,500, I think, or 1,400 cells for this. So I just pretty much switch off whatever gun has the most ammo at that point in time, and then I'll switch over because these are all pretty good weapons, and they have a lot of benefits to them. I haven't started modifying my armor suits or anything yet, because you need an armorer. It needs to be built up, so I'm gonna on that soon. Your workshop is where you keep all your mods. Whenever you mod something, you get in your inventory, you get the mod that you changed back. So like I had a standard sight for my 44, or I had a couple of 44s that I modified, but I had a standard sight and I went to the reflex sight, and so it gave me this mod in my inventory. So I put them all in my workshop because I might need them later. But you can always switch back to the standard sight if you ever wanted to. And then I have some legendary in here. I got a World Series baseball bat, which sends targets flying, small chance to send targets flying. Then my Assassin's Fat Man does 50% more damage against humans. Big Jim, it's just a wrench, and it has a 20% chance to cripple the target's leg. I don't know. I'm not a close combat kind of guy in this game, so I don't really do anything. This is the Enraged Sledgehammer. Critical hits cause targets into a frenzy. This is my Exterminator's Hunting Rifle. Does 50% damage against Murlocs and bugs. Instigating 10mm does double damage when they're full of health. Instigator Combat Shotgun does double damage when they're full of health. Radiated Boxing Glove. It does 50% additional radiation damage. Radiated Bolt Action, same thing with the Bolt Action. I don't use any of the Bolt Action. Oh yeah, I got one of these on my mission. It shoots any type of junk that you have. People say it's pretty powerful, but I've never used it. And it's pretty heavy, so yeah, I don't know. It's Kellogg's pistol. Kellogg is a character you'll meet in there later. And it's a 44, so if you get a critical hit, it'll automatically refill your. Oh no, it says it refills your action points on every critical hit, which would come in handy. I can see how that come in handy. This is my tire iron. Does double damage, chance to fill a meter 50% faster, whatever. Mighty powerful automatic does 25% damage. The nimble plasma pistol, you move 75% quicker whenever you're aiming. Jetty plus 25% damage to limb and limb damage, but has more recoil. That's it. With these apparel things, as soon as I start getting into modding my apparel, I'll probably find these more useful, but so far I haven't really found these as useful as I thought I would. But anyway, whenever your people are doing these, whenever you sign them to farm to basically pick up all the stuff that you plant, they'll appear here if there's extra, if your people aren't eating everything, which is good because I'll show you something too. Of course, your bottle caps are here. Junk. Okay, so with that, whenever you're building things, like I've noticed with the power armor and the weapons especially, you need adhesive for almost everything. And adhesives in some of the junk that you have, like the duct tape obviously has adhesive, Wonder Glue is obviously adhesive, so I pick up Wonder Glue and duct tape anytime. But also a cooking station. If you go down to utility, there's vegetable starch. If you have enough stuff, I need potatoes right now, but if there's enough stuff to make the vegetable starch, and you can see over there to the left, it says adhesive 5. You can actually turn this into a 5 adhesive whenever you make this. So technically you could, if you plant enough corn, the mute fruit, I don't know what they call it, and then purified water and potatoes. If you get enough of those, you can start making your own adhesive, which I would suggest doing because the adhesive you use to build pretty much everything as far as modding weapons, armor, and
Crops coming in pretty good.
yeah, and all that stuff. So I think that's kind of it. Let's go look at Abernathy Farm. I think is another main hub that I have. We'll go look at that. Liquid nitrogen. The cryolator. It shoots liquid nitrogen. Oh, that's why they call it cryo. Okay, so I have a lot of. See if I can get some potatoes here and show you what I'm talking about. This. Who's shooting?
So that's it, huh?
A settler. What are they shooting at? What's going on? That was a settler. That was weird.
Anything you need from the Minutemen?
I'm always glad to see them.
What is going on? Anyway, that was weird. I'll show you the starch here. So now that I have enough potatoes, I'll go ahead and click that. And it tells you If you click A and then A again to confirm it, then you build it. So I'm just going to make those. And you can see I'm getting experience for this too. That's how I've gotten to level up so much, is just doing that kind of stuff. So, and you can see that I had all of my available resources because I have this linked to, I have a provisioner running a supply line. I have 6 doing, buddy. You are doing nothing. Assign you to, doesn't really matter one of these assign them to. Why isn't it? Okay. Just select one, two, and if what is he assigned to him, and see how. And now you can see what he's doing. It's lit up right. The plant's ending. Everybody, that's why I look at mode first to see. The old house wasn't very friendly, not to my standards anyway. So I built this. This one's the one that's ridiculously high. You can't worry they let as high as the height. And the reason I did it here is because this is a pretty big area to build. Go all the way down there. You can see my there. That's mine. And that's where the end of it is. And see the tower is right there. That's where the other end. Pretty could do this because this is ridiculous to go up all these stairs, but I'm doing stuff to do, get money and not money, but experience. So you gotta go all the way up here. Pretty dangerous too. I should have thought about the stairs a bit better, but fall from here, you're dying. Or no. So anyway, built this up. Like some couches here, couches there, table. I put in some skylights, kinda. Here, going over there. These lights and power here yet, but I'm gonna build here. And I put radios everywhere. But bars here, and then here's where beds are. So this can accommodate quite a few people. I can actually accommodate 40 people, not as many as the other one, but still a substantial amount. Bar here, that's a lamp. Soon here, this is all going to be lit up, and then I kind of have like a dining, eating. I don't know. Spent more time. Should have. I was experienced the whole time I was. So I didn't mind doing it. And one of the other reasons this, that same reason I told you before, is so I can actually view quite a ways, and you can't see every out there this far, but if there's like a behemoth somewhere, you can see them. I can actually see all the way to Sanctuary. It's kind of bummed because I couldn't see any of my stuff. Like it should be just all right here. But so that's how I knew it would show as much. Definitely things that were somewhat close. But that's another build these walls the way I do, is so that I can view out anywhere that I want. Which, oh, Hangman's Alley's under attack. That was my, I guess I could show you while I'm defending it, but that was another one of my main ones that I did. Destroyed some on a time for Abernathy. Oh yeah, see, there you go, there's a bot, one of those help or whatever the hell they're called. I gotta go help defend Hangman's Alley. That's looks like the Goss, maybe. Yep, I'm sure it is. I don't know why they need my help defending it, because I always put up turrets everywhere, but whatever. We'll go help them. Alright. Yep, here we go. Hit him. There we go. Go strong. There's always shooting around the corner, but okay, so here's my Hangman Alley. I put one of these here. This one's, I suggest do one downtown because there's so many places in Boston actually that you can discover and you kind of need help with. So this, I kind of use my, I guess I better loot these bodies. Bottle caps, don't need any of that other crap. Shells, stim pack, pipe pistols are horrible. Don't want any of that. Alright, so I built this up. There's not a lot of area, but you can build up okay. This was the main place that was there before, but I ran a supply line here so I could get whatever I wanted to. Oh yeah, water. You can see, oh, what's up with this? Did my provisioner make it? Yeah, he's good. This guy got fried. Missiles. Let's take ammo off everybody. Alright, so with water, you can just put these anywhere and it'll give you 3 automatically. It's always better to do a, the water pumps, but obviously there's no water source here, so I couldn't do that here. So if you climb up here, and I come up here, and here's my people sleeping. But I put beds here, put some more beds over here, and then same thing here. I could have came up here and kind of defended it as well. Maybe I should put a turret here. I might do that. I might put a turret here. And so I actually have 2 of these cannons here. I'm not sure if it makes a difference or not, but I did 2 of them. Why can't I go? Oh, I need to plan that out better. Oh, come on. Let's do this. I'm going to store that for later. Alright. So I decided also I was going to try to build up a little bit further, but I never could. I ended up building this up here so that I could just jump over here. I wanted to see what was up here to maybe have access to the roof. But once I get up here, there's no, I can't access any further. Like I can't do anything here, and it won't build anything here to step on. So that's that. Anyway. Alright, so those are my settlements, kind of some of the rules I go by, and I'm where I'm at.